Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the week of June 19th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what we have going on for you. Needing to do something, needing to do something that you want to do comes up here. And it actually looks like you might do it anyway. So, yeah, let's see what we have. You start off with the Queen of Spades, and you actually have a pretty interesting combination here, because you have the Queen of Spades, and you also have the Five of Spades coming up after that, and the both of these cards represent, to me, needing to take a risk, needing to do something that you have always wanted to do, or, needing to do something that you would consider risky or something like that. Now, it can also be like needing to let go of something first before something else that you want comes in. So, for example, if you want a new job, this is like the type of risk where you have to like quit a job before you even get the other job so that you can get it in the first place. So, it can represent needing to do things like that, which can be, of course, a little bit scary and a little bit challenging. But that's what I would do with this card. Same with this card here, Five of Spades, needing to, like I said, jump in and do something risky, needing to do something that, is considered a risk. For the rest of you, this can also just be a card that represents, like, changes. I mean, it's a card of renovations as well. This can be renovations in the home, or it can also just be renovations to yourself, working out, making health changes, and things like that. Mostly, like I said, a card of risks and taking some risks. For a small percentage of you, it can be a card of divorce, going through divorce or dealing with it. But again, with this card, you would already be going through that process. So it just describes the process. That's pretty much it. Next, you have the Queen of Diamonds. Very good card for harvest and, making money, basically, being profitable. It's a card of profits, kind of, and, seeing more money coming in this week, so that's nice as well. It's interesting, you have the Queen of Spades, Five of Spades, and then you have the Queen of Diamonds, Five of Diamonds, coming up next, so this interesting kind of switch in the energy, possibly, for you this week, which could be very nice. But this is a card of also needing to make a decision. In a lot of ways, I think that you have two decisions. You have a decision this week, Queen of Spades or, Queen of Diamonds, basically, which is, kind of success or not being successful. So I think a lot of you have to do some things that you've probably never done before. Interestingly enough, this card also has to do with like leaving things behind, needing to leave something behind, probably that you don't want to do anymore anyway. So, a lot of you could be in a relationship you don't want to be in, could be in a business, a job, whatever. Something that you don't want to be doing anymore. And this card, both of these cards really, these first three say leave, and something else will come in. Five of Diamonds, again, just represents a great time to start something new, a great time to get something that you want, and very good for, sales, selling things, anything having to do with like money, exchanges, commerce. Any of those things are very much highlighted under this card in numerous different ways. So a very good card for you this week, again, for money and possibly starting something new, which is interesting. And and next we have the Seven of Spades, internal fears that don't exist. So again, anything that's holding you back from making this change is just doesn't exist. It's a fear that no longer exists. And you could be also, you have two queens, again, in this card. You could be getting some messages that, again, that these fears do not exist. Or you could be kind of almost being guided towards making a decision. And finally, you have the Four of Diamonds. Very good card. Again, Four of Diamonds to me this is one of my cards of newness. It just represents, new energies, new chances to do things coming into your life. And it's a very good card for new business, new jobs. It's even a good card for any type of commitments, even love type commitments, and things like that. So very good in all those areas. It can also represent, what else do we have here? I mean, it can represent somebody who's interested in you. It can represent love coming in the future. But it's also a card of patience, and kind of like waiting in a lot of ways, waiting for things to kind of build up and happen. So I think that really, your message this week is to, do something new, do something different, maybe leave something old behind, finally, that you probably feel like you should leave it behind anyway, and it will lead to something much better. So thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.